Hi everyone, hi beautiful people. It's so good to have you all back on my channel. My name is Oluwatomisin Nilolawa Okay, and you all know that it's okay to call me Tomi Okay. So today all of us want to do basically is to talk about a very big topic that a lot of us usually shy away from. And because of this, I have brought a guest on this show today to talk about this particular topic. So today we have here Engineer Kayode Ayo. Engineer Kayode here is a relationship coach. He is a climate activist and he's also an engineer, a mechanical engineer for that matter. Oh God, you guys should know that with all what I've said already, this man here is actually really loaded. Today we'll be talking about ego. Ego, that's all we want to talk about, ego. And of course we all know that ego, we find it mostly in men. Yes, if it is, do women have
Yeah.
ego?
Um,
Do women have ego? I don't think so.
it's not characterized with
Mm.
women a lot, but
So we are talking about ego in men and how we can like manage it. But before we go on, I want to take you back to something that happened that I saw happen. So I was in school one day and they held the program for the girls then, the ladies in court, and the guys that were around while we were having our own program. The guys around were playing football. There was no program for the guys to learn or do anything. There was no seminar, nothing. So I just, in my mind, just noticed that okay, it seems as though we only concentrate on the girl child, leaving the boy child. Even if we talk more about the boy child, it's not the way, it's not the same energy we give the girl child. So
true.
that is why I thought of it that okay, one day I will talk about this so that to create more awareness to people out there. And that is why I have brought in a guest today to talk about the boy child and ego in court, because I believe that they go hand in hand with each other. So I need you guys to relax, sit back and enjoy. But before we go on, please make sure that you like, you share, you comment, and you subscribe to this channel. Press the subscribe button. As you all know, like how we always say, it doesn't bite and it is totally free. So in the next video we'll bring you into the interview proper. Mr. Kayode, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank
It's
you for
so
having
good
me
to
again.
it's so good to have you here
It's a
on the
pleasure.
channel. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
It's a pleasure.
So, in simple terms, can you explain what ego means?
Ego, is self-pride, and everybody, man or woman, have self-pride. But when you say ego, it's not usually um, characterized with women. It's often
Hmm?
used when you're talking about guys. But what it means in essence is self-pride, and everybody have self-pride. Everybody, man and woman, have self-pride. So let me say it is a synonym, you know,
Okay.
maybe one word to describe self-pride is ego. And we talk about ego um, most times when we're talking about guys.
Yes. So, do you agree with what I said earlier on that a lot of concentration is only placed on the girl child while we
Absolutely,
hmm,
absolutely. Well, yeah, it wasn't even as pronounced back then, but recently you see all kinds of programs and empowerment for women, right? So it's obvious everybody is talking about the ladies. So way back it used to be maybe home, in the home, you when you find parents talking about their children, they are talking about how they are teaching the ladies amongst them how to clean the house, how to make food ready, how to, be respectful, and all that. You hardly talk about or hear people talk about what they do to prepare the men. They are
hmm,
young boys who are going to be men, who will eventually become men. You know, nobody talks about how they've been impacted and trained out on how to, um, you know, run the home, for instance, how to take responsibility. Nobody talks about that. It's just about girls. You have to be this, you have to be that. If you want to stay long in your husband's house, this is what you must know. Those
This
are
is
the
what you must
conversations.
do.
This is what those are the conversations that they have with girls. And it's I let me tell you very well, ladies are more prepared for marriage than guys. Many times you find that guys just get to their wedding reception and realize that, oh my god, I'm married.
Just like that.
Just like that, as if they were not they were not the one that knelt down and proposed, as if they did not spend some 6 months or 6 years in courtship. But all the while in courtship, all that they're concerned about is, oh babe, have you eaten? Oh babe, can we go out? Oh babe,
I got you a gift.
there's a party. Oh babe, I bought you something. Do you understand? Guys are usually carried away with the with the
Paparazzi.
paparazzis of dating a fine girl, without paying attention. But somebody once told me, he said, have you noticed that girls do not break up with a guy without a reason? And I thought about it, and I realized that it is true. If a girl broke up with you, that girl will most likely, many times, most likely give you a reason why she's breaking up with you. She would while you were frolicking and busy with the paparazzi,
Yeah.
she was noticing all the things that she cannot live with a man. And the day she's breaking up, she will give you the dossier of, oh guy,
things.
I am sorry for this and this and this and this
That you have done.
that you do.
That you did not even notice you did.
Do you understand? I don't think we can continue.
Wow.
So, but you find guys break up with ladies when they probably many times they probably have slept with the girl, and they decide, no, I need to sleep with another person, and they break up. They don't have any serious reason. But girls, they don't do that because they've been trained and they are very aware. The level of awareness of ladies is way more. But we're talking about ego today, right?
Yeah.
So I just brought that in so that we can understand the training and corroborate what you said, that indeed a lot more attention are paid to the girl child, to the ladies, than the guys in terms of training.
So, what programs do you think we can put in place to curb all of these things?
So, we were talking before the recording started, and we were talking about how many places do you hear calls for ego management? People would rather talk about anger management. And anger is just the feeling. Anger is just the outcome, the result of something. Do you understand? Now, we need to talk about that thing that produced anger. A lot of things that people have done, that people do inside marriage and life, guys do, they've done, they are pushed out by their ego. Self-pride. To the extent of all these criminal activities of Yahoo fraudsters and all those things, money ratios and all. Oh, my friend has built a house, I have not built. How will my friend see me? Self-pride. Where will I, if my friend now says he has a house, what would I say? So whatever it takes, let me to go and build a house at whatever cost, even if I have to go and steal somebody's pan, whatever. Do you understand? So many of the things that we do, the things that cause anger, right, are things that have a harsh impact on your ego. From general life to marriage, relationship and all.
And if it was managed properly at a younger age, it will curb a lot of anger.
Yes.
Because you know how to go about a lot of things because you've been taught.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, not just that you've been taught.
Okay.
When you go through ego management,
okay,
you are aware. You are aware. It's more of awareness that now I know that this can happen. And if this happens, what should be my response? So you are aware that things can happen that can trigger your anger. You're also then aware that you have some options, the options that are available to you, right?
Yeah.
And then now that you know, it becomes easier for you at that point where your ego is bruised to quickly remember. It's easier for you to remember those options than when you are not aware
I'm
at all.
here.
So once you are aware and then you then pick, you are now at liberty to pick whatever option that you decide, and that will fail. Now, what I was saying is that some things, self-pride is not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing to have self-pride, to have ego. But how you use
Management.
how you manage it so that it does not destroy what is supposed to be beautiful is what really
Matters.
And then that comes from how you respond to the situation that caused that
Or you
ego
find
to be
yourself
bruised,
in.
that you find yourself in. And that's what I think we should be talking about when it comes to guys. So you hear many things that you hear is about the results. Oh, did you hear that a man did this to his wife? Did you hear that a boy did this to his girlfriend? Did you hear that this and this and that? These are manifestations. The thing that actually sat down inside to cause the manifestation could have been curbed or tamed if attention had been paid to ego management rather than anger management. I'm not trying to say that anger management is not good. Yes, I am certain that it works great, but something will be more effective. It is ego management. Because that way you are treating the root cause, not the superficial, the surface manifestation. That's what I mean.
Well, I hope you've all learned one or two things, and of course I have been able to learn one or two things myself. So at the end of the day, we all have work to do.
Absolutely.
As parents, as friends, as neighbors, we all have work to do, especially for the boy child. And I also want us to pay more attention to the boy child, because as much as the girl child needs a lot of these programs, seminars that we organize, the boy child also need all of these things. We should not sideline them. They also need these things especially for future purposes.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful to you, sir, for coming down here to feature on my channel. I'm really grateful, and well, I hope to see you some other time, just to talk about
it will be an honor.
Thank you very much. And guys, before I leave, I need you all to subscribe to this channel. Please make sure you press the subscribe button, and make sure you like, you share, you comment, and you put on your notification bell to get notified whenever I post any of my content. Thank you very much for viewing this content. Till I see you in my next video. Bye. Peace out. Peace.